Hey guys, we're back. More Dicey Dungeons. Second episode I'm recording today. Today we're going to be playing the second episode of the robot. This one, I don't think I've played it if I'm being honest with you. Time for more dice. Unfortunately, there's a slight problem for complicated reasons we won't go into for this episode. You can't have two dice showing the same number. Duplicate dice vanish immediately. Alright, never mind. I might have played this before. I genuinely just don't know. It doesn't show how many times you've played it unless you've beat the level. And I know I have not beat the level, so we'll see. This is nerve-wracking. I think this is trying to incentivize like using the numbers as you get them. This is a max of 5, so yeah, you can't use that. Might as well just do the 2 damage. Do that, and wow. All right, let's go ahead and kill him. That was a delightful jackpot right there. A very smooth start. And yeah, nothing quite like that. Okay, some free health recovery. That's nice. Something I've needed recently, just because I'm being super risky for no reason at all. Yeah. I'm gonna hopefully. Okay, yeah, that was the goal. Get a good number there. Probably not gonna get another jackpot. Yeah, bust. Doesn't really matter. We want Buster Sword. That's the good, I mean, not just the only good item, but definitely the go-to item for this character. Alright. Got pretty lucky there. We're off to a good start. Basically, I think the duplicate thing is there to hopefully stop or incentivize you to use your rolls instead of like busting and being careless, or kind of force you not to use like the maximum of like efficiency every single time potentially. But we'll go ahead and see. That's a 5. That 5 is an instant plasma blaster, at least as of right now. 6. I'm just getting incredibly lucky right now. Lucky shot is basically the only option there. Don't need health. 2 damage is worse than 5, so no reason to roll again. Alright, that's a pretty good roll for this guy. Looks like the 1 die activated there. Let's sync these in here. Auto roll, jackpot guaranteed. Give me 2 more health, and then I'll sync this in here as well. Jeez. Man. Let's go for it. But we'll auto roll, guarantee 3 damage, hit for 5 here. I think my biggest flaw in Dicey Dungeons, and there are a lot of flaws, is that I don't use the jackpot, or not even the jackpot, but the ultimate ability as effectively as I really should to maximize. So there, I think 4 damage is totally acceptable. Here, we'll be able to finish him off. This run is not that bad right now. I think as long as we keep everything up under control, find some more items that could potentially kind of synergize with what we got going on here, we could be in a good spot. Yes. I like this. I like Short Circuit, personally. I think we'll go for that. The more we level up, the more we will be able to use that, just because it'll be easier to roll 4 times. But as of right now, when you roll a 5 off the rip, not too lucky. Okay, well that was, see, I'm being careless there. Didn't necessarily, I should have at least used the 1, essentially is what I'm trying to say. 4 poison. It's a good hit. It's definitely a good hit. I think this is plenty good enough. Sink that in there. I'll take 1 HP back, and yeah, okay. This certainly turned. Oh wow, we kind of gotta. We don't have to kill him on this turn, but we basically have to kill him on this turn. Oh jeez. Man, I think we're gonna lose here. I mean, we'll get 2 damage in. We can auto roll, that'll give us 1. We can get 1 HP. Do I want to We'll be down to 5 HP. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. If not, we'll roll in. Okay. I think that was a lucky roll for us. It was the opposite of a lucky roll. It was the worst possible roll. Maybe. Alright, we'll hop right back. Man, I thought that was going well. Look, do I understand that I would have lived if, or I at least would have lived another turn if I would have gone for healing instead of damage? I'm greedy. I understand that. I'm a greedy person. It's in my blood. Okay. It's just 2 damage. That was a mistake, but not the worst thing I've ever done. Accidentally didn't at least reroll. 4 damage is fine. Again, probably should have at least put that in there. Yeah, okay. I'm playing too fast and loose now. Need to dial in. Okay, 5 damage, acceptable. We're not going to kill him on this turn, unfortunately, unless we hit the jackpot, which we didn't. And he is going to hit us for 10. This is certainly not nearly as good of a start as last time, but we should at least be able to kill this dude. Okay. Alright. Take it slow. No need to rush. Be a little bit more careful. Cheat code, increase the jackpot range. I'm interested in what that's got going on. Give us some more rolls. Hopefully we'll be able to get the thing that, whatever the, I don't remember what the item is, where you roll 4 times and then get a cool attack. Okay. 4, I'll take 4 or 5 pretty much every time. Might as well use that. Didn't work, but, you know, worth a shot. Some more poison. Gonna remind me of how I lost the last run, huh? 2, 4, I think it's just generally worth it. That was just a slip up, but hey, that worked out. Yeah. Guess we'll go ahead and in for that, and then kill him on the next turn. This is going fine. Yeah. Can't really think of a whole lot to talk about, which is a little nerve-wracking given that I still had other videos to record after this. Basically, I've just been watching, it's the tough thing is that I've been interacting with a lot of D&D related content, and I understand that D&D is not the most popular thing on the planet in general. Fantasy Eye, obviously, I've been watching a lot of that. Super interesting. Been playing D&D myself. Other than that, haven't really been doing a whole lot of interesting stuff. Alright, that worked out relatively well. We can go ahead and get 2 damage in here, 5. Yeah, other than that, just kind of been hanging out, like listening to a lot of Run the Jewels. I'm trying to think, what other music have I been listening to? You know, I don't know if I've talked about it yet on the channel, but and at risk of getting roasted by anybody who actually respects music, you know what album has surprisingly great hits or songs that I like a lot, at least, is the I'll take 2 just in case. The Trolls 2 soundtrack. If you know me, you know I'm a sucker for Anderson .Paak. He's my favorite artist working right now. The dude is just basically exclusively drops incredible songs in my opinion. And he had I also really like Justin Timberlake. I know a lot of people have kind of aren't necessarily like totally in his wheelhouse. I understand that the dude makes music that I don't think is necessarily for everybody. People think it's pretty washed, pretty repetitive. I don't know, not necessarily like creative. I don't know. I just like what he does a lot of the time. I didn't love his last album that much, but yeah. So that's just my personal opinion. And so seeing Anderson .Paak and Justin Timberlake work together quite a few times on this Trolls album was pretty much a dream come true for me. 2 of my favorites. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Jeez. There's no reason I should like a lot of these songs as much as... Dude, two 6s? Are you kidding me? Does it want me to lose? That's just... Dang. Yeah, this song, I mean, probably one of the more popular songs on, at least that came out of it, was the SZA song with Justin Timberlake. I think it's called The Other Side. Very good song, solid pop song. A lot of just great stuff going for it. Dude, are we gonna die here too? We're getting close. Jeez, we got so unlucky on those rolls. Okay. Here. Okay. Yeah, I think we lose. that. I think we gotta risk it. Okay. It didn't even really end up paying off. Well, that automatically hits it. Gotta make that same choice again. 3 health isn't gonna help us. It's not gonna help us. He has to roll low, basically. Either way. Yeah, that pretty much just, he rolls doubles, I die. Like there's really, I would have died if I healed or if I didn't heal. God, I didn't think this was gonna be this hard, but this is really tripping me up. I'm very surprised. You know, I mean, I lose these games all the time, but you know, It's All Love on the Troll soundtrack is a song that I think is just incredibly underrated, and it's hard to. It's not easy saying that just because, like, more than underrated, it's probably just nobody's ever heard of it or heard. I should have at least rolled there, or heard about it. But man, that is just a great pop song with a fun, positive message that I absolutely freaking adore. Yeah, sure. Finish it off. Okay. I don't know, man. I've just been on a losing streak. Like, basically everything that could go wrong during this, like, recording session has gone wrong. The second video I recorded, an hour plus long video, just got corrupted for literally, I did not mean to click twice there, for literally no reason at all. Still not sure what happened there. It just said the recording, even though I always record in the exact same file format, it said the file format was not supported. No idea what happened there. And then in between the last Dicey Dungeons video and this one, my internet just went out for no reason. I have this conspiracy where, and this might not even be a conspiracy, I don't know if other people like have realized this before, but I feel like internet companies like throttle internet late at night. And I don't know if that is like a proven thing, or if it's totally false, or if anybody else thinks that, but I just feel like, just randomly, if I'm like up later at night, like my internet just gets garbage, which if they're doing that just to save money, I'm not okay with it. You're attacking the night owls for no reason. They're the people like actually using your service more than anybody. A lot of the time, the gamers who stay up until 4 a.m. trying to get their 50th Warzone win. You know, don't bite the hand that feeds. We'll throw some shield on. I think shield might be exactly the safety blanket I need. I don't know. I never really focus that much on health-based runs, but then I end up just losing by like 1 or 2 HP, and yeah, I'm getting darn sick of it. Yeah, I had a feeling I was gonna bust there. Okay, well, tough roll so far. Damn. Like, I like the idea that I have this this like strict schedule set up for the videos I record. I think it gives you guys an idea of what to expect. I try to keep the time that they drop like relatively static. I know I've been a little bit bad on that the last couple days, but okay. But I like the idea. The only thing that bums me out is that I like kind of have it set up so I really like have to release. I mean, and have to, like, it's obviously self-imposed. Please, 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 please. Oh my, every time. Oh, that is such a bummer. Okay, I had no idea that you could jackpot even when you did not, or when you already went over. I did not know that. Okay, at least we'll win here. Probably. Maybe. Gosh, I don't know if we will actually. 5. Here we have to roll a 2 or a 3. Never mind. We're gonna lose again. This is... Dude. What a video. I'm like doing the world record run for how many times I can lose this in one single video. This is insane. Lady Luck is not with me tonight. Okay, here we go. Focus. Give it your all. Maximize efficiency. Okay. I maximize efficiency. and then literally waste half of my rolls. Okay. So that's, they rolled literally as good as they possibly could. Here. Not too. Okay, well, you know. Now they're just handing out life. They're handing out kills here. Okay. Wait, no, dude. I think I just should not play video games when it's late at night and when I'm tired. I make sloppy plays. You'll see it in the Streets of Rogue videos if you watch those too. A lot of those robot runs totally should have been won. Speaking of robot, yeah, been struggling with him across the board here today, I guess. Should at least roll again. See, there's no reason not to like bust. So just might as well go for it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, at least we're still living. Didn't lose because of that mistake. Give me a good item, please. I would very much like a busted item. Cheat code. I like cheat code. Had it on the other run, so it's not necessarily like a one run. I wouldn't say, dude, oh, I gotta go through the gauntlet really to get here. Okay, at least we got the apples behind us. Alright. Here's the cheat code. Good for that. Nice. Yeah, that worked out. We'll do 2 damage. Hit him with an extra 5. Sneezy is already down to about half health off the rim. Okay. Yeah. What else have I been? What else have I been up to? Okay. Just wait up. Drink some half and half Arnold Palmer lemonade tea. I just gotta wake myself up a bit. Yeah, so yesterday we recorded another episode of the podcast. This time, it was actually fun. It was interesting. So, we're obviously not, like, dropping, like, insane numbers. I probably average more views on this channel than we do on the podcast, which is, I don't know, surprising if you look at my channel, and I don't get a crazy amount of views, like, a crazy low amount of views either. I'm pretty happy with what we've been doing so far, especially since I'm so early in this. Ever since we've been recording the podcast, we've had one guy, his name's Steve, who has just been a huge fan. He went to school with the other co-host, Adam, and he's always just said that he's like listened to us and has really appreciated it. He was one of the people who was always telling us that we needed to bring it back when we took like, this long hiatus. And so yesterday we had him on as a guest. And the main reason we had him on was because we talk a lot about movies on the podcast. It's why would I do that? Just somebody explain to me why I do the things that I do. We hit well, but we could have hit better is the thing. Yeah, we normally talk about movies because it's a pop culture podcast. And he is a film student, so we thought it would be fun to have somebody who's actually like plugged into the like scene on the podcast. But I also think it's an interesting concept because normally when you have a podcast and somebody like interviews somebody, they're Dude, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Why am I not sleeping? They interview like just some like big name person, that kind of thing. But since we're like a smaller podcast, I think the idea of interviewing, and I don't mean this as an insult at all. Steve is an interesting guy. He's got a lot of cool stuff going on. Probably could. I mean, honestly, that wasn't maximum value, but it's not that big of a deal. He does like do his own short films and that kind of stuff. But I think it's interesting interviewing just like regular people, you know? And I definitely don't mean that as an insult to anybody, especially Steve. It's just, I think it's a cool thing. Just talking to people, having them on, just like friends, that kind of thing. I think people will like that. I think Buster Sword's just the best here. All right. Always just gives you that extra damage you can do in case you go over. Alright. I didn't even remember getting mechanical on. I guess I picked up that in the chest. 3 damage, add 1 each roll. Okay, we'll wait on you. We'll sink that in here. 3, let's do that here. I think I'm too scared to risk that anymore. Looks like we could have, but sink this in here. Oh, we even got the Jackpot. Probably could have gotten more damage off of the Buster Sword if we would have gone for an extra roll, but I think 5 damage plus the other one from Buster Sword guaranteed was probably the best bet there. Yeah, but he was fun talking to. He had some interesting opinions. He surprisingly liked a movie that Adam and I talked about on the previous podcast that we very much did not like. If you guys have heard of the movie Would You Rather, I think I might even have talked about it on one of my episodes on the channel. That movie just did not resonate with me as much as it did with other people. I understand it's got that like procedural horror thing, which normally is like something I like to riff on, and I do like riffing on it, but just the character choices didn't make sense to me. And you know, but I always like, I think it's more fun talking about movies where people disagree about it. Leads to better conversation and all that kind of stuff. So it was really fun having him on. I like Short Circuit. You know me. I like Short Circuit. And I can also I can buy all of these actually. And why not? I feel like I never use my money properly in this game. Short Circuit and Mechanical Arm work together really well. You won a bunch of rolls. Doppel Dice. I think I get rid of Pea Shooter for Doppel Dice. And yeah, like I said in the last time, I just don't value healing that much, and that's why I die all the time. I'm going into this fight low already. So you know what? I think I will be careful here. We'll temporarily swap out Healing Crystal for Cheat Code. And we'll go this way because I'm fond of upgrades. Yeah, we talked about that. He recommended some movies that I'd never heard of, which for me is just always interesting because most of the time I'm the movie guy that people know, so they always like normally. Yeah, I mean, I just normally have already heard of the movies that people recommend for me, so it was cool talking to somebody who's like more involved in the scene. It was also cool hearing about like just what it's like filming a movie and what his expectations were before going to film school and like what he learned about the scene. Yeah, it was just a fun conversation. Good stuff. Learned a lot. Of course, I got another 4. Just of course, I got another 4. Okay, we're still at a point where it's kind of hard to use the whatever the item is, where we have to roll 4 times to get it. We're in a tough spot. I'm not gonna die though. I promise you, I will not die. Man, I don't. I guess I just hit that here. I think we'll get enough heals after this for not to be that big. I think we'll be fine. I don't know if we'll level up, but we'll at least have some apples that we have access to. Or apple. Dude, Short Circuit upgrade. It takes away the thing that makes it Short Circuit, but then again, I mean, it's just good. It's just damage that does a random effect. Like, why would you? That is probably the best possible upgrade that we can get in this situation, hands down. Maximum heal here, I think, is a good idea. 5 damage, 1 double dice value into 4 damage. Short Circuit, yeah, makes sense. I think that was a fine turn. I'm gonna save the auto roll in case I feel like I'm low enough where it might be necessary to aim for a heal. We got pretty lucky there. He rolled a bunch of 4s. 3. Heal some more. 2. Alrighty. Short Circuit probably. Hit this. 5 damage as well. Blind. Does blind even do anything against computers? Well, no, here. It does not. He knew right away. Well, I guess you could have put anything in there, right? So yeah, maybe it does. He didn't try to use it on any other stuff. It just seems weird because, oh, of course, it's always a 4 when I don't want it to be a 4. Yeah, that was just a mistake. Okay, luckily we'll be able to kill it here still, but okay. I like what we got going on here. This is definitely the best run we've had so far. If only because we've actually made it far enough to figure out what the run's got going on. Fixed payout, use an additional jackpot ability. It's good. It's not great, it's good. I'll find the sorcerers. We have an apple here. I think I kind of wanted to switch out the heals if I'm being honest with you, because I'm so greedy. Okay, 5 damage, 6 damage in a random status effect, and then 6 damage. That was a solid turn. Not the best, but still very good. When you get high rolls, you go Buster Sword, you go Short Circuit, you go Plasma Blaster. When you get low rolls, you go Mechanical Arm, and Double Dice into one of these. We got a little bit of a flow chart. 6 is always just going to go right through Short Circuit off the rip. Another 6, yeah, hold on. Right? Because, well, yeah, you know. I think, yeah. I mean, I could have done, like, maybe, like, a couple more damage. Maybe even, yeah, I'm not sure how it worked out. I didn't want to do the math, but I'm not too worried about min-maxing here. I think we'll even be able to get pretty close back up to max health here. Not quite, but decently there. Alright. I think that was worth it. We'll have access to this card to see what they got going. Luckily, after this, all I have to record is Temtem, which is fun because I kind of like what we got going. Which is fun because I don't necessarily have to have like stuff to talk about the whole time because it's kind of dialogue driven. Cheat code or fixed payout? I like cheat code more personally. Do I? Makes it slightly more likely to get a... I think I like fixed payout more. I think this is one that is pretty easy to have an opinion on if you really think about it, but I'm not really in a place. I'm very tired, so I'm too tired to actually think about it. Here, you go where you got an apple, in my opinion. Okay, you got Father Snowman, who's built like a Greek god. Probably should never do that, but it worked out perfectly for me. 3, you love to see it. Double that damage. Here for 6 damage. Okay, cool. That worked out really well. That was a good turn. 21 damage. I would just absolutely love to get a Dicey Dungeons win. I feel like it's been a bit of a dry spell. This is going to be the one, I believe. I'm fine with that. I'm honestly... Freezing against the robot just does not seem like a problem to me. Especially when we got Mechanical Arm here. Let's, we'll throw in for fixed payout. 5 damage. It's a bummer. I'm gonna hold on to you. Sweet. Here, probably this, and then 6 damage. 5. He'll be low. He'll be very low. It's going well. Yeah, so 2 days ago, maybe yes. Yeah, I think 2 days ago I would have uploaded the, oh, I was frozen twice. That was just bad play, basically. But he's dead. Could have done that in 100 different ways, but, yeah, I would have uploaded the, so, how am I doing this? 2 days ago I would have uploaded the first stream VOD, I think, which is the Death and Taxes video. Which, if you got, I hope you guys are enjoying the Death and Taxes game as much as I am. I'll probably be streaming again once I get back, because that game is just an absolute blast. Something about just the morality of deciding who lives or dies based off of like one sheet of paper is horrifying, interesting. It's such a unique gameplay mechanic to me that I genuinely just cannot get enough of it. And I hope you guys also enjoy it. And then I think maybe the day that yeah, then yesterday compared to when this video comes out, I would have uploaded the gameplay of my life, which is the Valorant game that I played. And if you guys watched the first Valorant stream, then you were probably just as surprised as I was watching. Yeah. Well, yeah. All right, that worked out fine. Still don't really, I can't use this. Well, I think you go for this because it's a guaranteed 5 damage or a potential 7. Nice. Sweet. That worked out well. Oh. I'm so bad. I had fixed payout. I could have used 2 things. Like, it's that kind of, just perfectly played right up until the end there. And now I'm throwing stuff away. Okay. Double this. 6 damage. We get lucky. We'll be able to kill him here. So it didn't cost us that much, but it's just, he would have been dead sooner, I think. Slightly, but, you know. Just remember, you got fixed payout. That's a really good item. You time it well. It can be really helpful with the situation we got going on right now. I think this is a pretty strong run. Double this. I have an idea of what I'm going to do with basically every number I get, so that's always good in Dicey Dungeons. When you have to like make certain choices that are like kind of deciding between life or death, that's when you're in a stressful situation. 4, 6. I think I'll double this. You know, I'm not feeling confident. I don't think I'm gonna get a 1 or a 2 here, so I'm just gonna hit that free damage. Yeah, that was the right choice. We even locked one of his die, which is sweet. 6 damage, pretty solid hit, but he's not gonna be able to do the lock on us. Okay. We need 11 damage, should be doable. 6 here. Even froze 1 die. Okay. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, nice. I'm trying to be extra careful here, but still slipping up a lot. +1. I'm more of a subtract guy, but I honestly don't know if I really... Dude, I think I really like the run we got going here. Could be risky. No. The world's fattest no deal. Cornelius. Have I seen you? I think I've seen him before. Okay, Paper Knight. Alright. We got auto roll. I gotta use those more often. That's the big slip up I make a lot. 5 goes here. 6 goes here. This, no question. There was just no hesitation, no slip ups. He's gonna do 9 damage, ouch, and lock 1 die. Okay. First die is gonna be locked. Okay. Hopefully that means, you think like every time we get a 2, it'll just dissipate? 5. 3 here. I don't think that's worth 1 damage. Nice. It's very good. So if I do this, we can go here, lucky shot. Well, I did not know that I could use that afterwards, so that's very good. Yeah, go ahead and... It was a solid turn. He's got the poison too, so we just gotta hold out here. 7 damage. Not that big of a deal. And then locks the first one. 5 here, here. It's going really well. Finally, I got something that I can kind of keep control of. Now, I mean, I guess 2 videos ago, I think, was the one where I basically had the win, and then I did... Oh, it was a rotten apple. I noticed it as we were walking over. Okay. They got me on with the Mimic and then this thing, too. Right. 4 damage is the biggest question mark for me right now. I think I'll throw it in here. Okay, well, wasn't the best possible roll, but... Well, I don't think I'm gonna get a 1. Yeah, so, there we go. Solid run. Did some damage. This is a scary... Look at those eyes. Man. Rotten core. Is it health reduced by half? My health? 6 always goes there. Busted, but got Buster Sword. Yeah, dude. The fact that they would even entertain the idea of taking my Buster Sword, I should check the camera real quick. I'm always scared that we're gonna hit the point where the camera gets paused because I'm using my phone, which is just not advisable. But it's a solid temporary solution because since everybody's working at home nowadays, it's hard to find a camera at Best Buy. A good I mean, you could get like a cheaper one, but honestly, my phone is doing such a decent job right now that I might as well wait until I can get a really quality one. If I'm going to spend like a solid amount of money on it, I might as well get one that's good. I didn't even go down here. Bump blade. Not interested. Upgrade. Now you're speaking my language. Dude. This will give us just more die, I think. Because if I double a 6, I think I get 2 6s. Which is exactly my kind of play there. Yeah, the more die we get without even having, like, yeah, let's see. Yeah, that is... I'm going to try something with that. If I get another 6, I'm going to try something with that. I wonder if I can, like throw it in here and then move that there fast enough for it to be saved. We're not going to be able to find that this time, but we'll just hit it. Yeah, it's whatever. What a slip up. That is such a bummer. This would be just a god tier combination on any other run. Okay, here we go. We're going for it. Yeah, okay, I want a 6. Give me a 6. Okay. So, 5 goes here. 2 goes here. Give me a lucky shot. Give me one more roll. Okay. You can. You just gotta be lightning fast with it. Okay. That's my kind of situation. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I thought it just hard countered it, but if you move it quick enough, then it doesn't have the time to consider it. So you can basically just, if you pay attention hard enough, you can work around the number 1 drawback of this whole run here, which is pretty hilarious to me. We'll use this. 4 can go there. 6. There you go. I like that. That's pretty cool. I really thought I just totally abandoned or was forced to abandon an entire like good situation, but nah, it actually works out really well. I think I'm too into my situation right now to give anything up here. We're about to fight the boss. This is excuse me. I don't remember Cornelius. What the heck is his situation? Oh, dang it. You gotta think real fast. When it comes up like that, you gotta really think fast. Okay, I'm getting used to that though. Okay, here. I mean, it just doesn't, like, it does get better than 6 because if you use this now, you have the potential to get another 6 or still do damage. So it's not necessarily always the best just to use it right on Buster Sword. So I'm not going to, but okay, that was pretty lucky. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was lucky. Let's go. Lucky shot. One more roll, and then 6, and I'm fine wasting the 1. Well, no, actually, since it was 6 damage on the rolls, I might as well use that and got an extra 1 damage. But well, I didn't see what his stuff was. Presumably something just absolutely insane if it's 100 health. Okay, wasteful. Okay, double, hit hard. Yeah, just go here. I was fairly certain I wasn't gonna get that, so probably should have used it, but Nightmare. He does 999 damage if we can't kill him after a certain amount of time. That's hilarious. Oh, I misclicked. That was a slip up. Could cost us our life. Seems unlikely, but there is that potential. That nightmarish potential. This concept of a character is pretty incredible. I mean, he rolls low. It would take a whole lot for him to actually do that. I think it would be pretty funny to see a run where somebody's like actually trying their hardest and they do get hit by Cornelius. Like, that would be tragic and hilarious and unfortunate, like, all at the same time. Yeah, you know. Could have been better, but it's really not that big of a deal. That's just insult to injury for my poor boy Cornelius. He's got those soulless eyes. Nah, hold on to that. 4. 1. Ones are definitely, like, they're good because it helps mechanical arm, but I don't have a good use for them right now. We'll double this. Hit for that. 2. I think I'll take that damage. Okay, Cornelius, unless you rolled like 10 6s, which even that wouldn't have been enough, but okay. Okay, that's just boosting that up. 6 damage here, finish him off. Nice. Cornelius is an interesting enemy. I think more than anything a meme guy, but if for some reason you have a run just built around taking stuff as slowly as possible, you the huge negative of using a camera. That is just my phone. Sorry for the jump scare in the middle of the video. Should be set up again. All right, we got Sweat. Audrey, or no, their name's Audrey, but Sweat is the shirt. Yeah, if I bump my desk at all, the camera just comes toppling down. It's literally on top of 3 textbooks. So, balancing against one of my other monitors. Alrighty. Not sure what Audrey's gimmick is. 6. Really gonna want to not mess up there. We need that. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Do we? I don't think we're that concerned with fixed payout. Well. Yeah, no. I don't think we are. 5 damage. And then we're gonna do, this is 9 or just, yeah, so 9 damage is better here. That was a solid start. I'm okay with that. 24 total damage. The weaken is gonna be pretty intimidating, but she's not going for it off the rip. I'm fine with that. Very fine with that. Okay, 1. One's, okay, almost got another one. I'm just wasting stuff now. I'd like some better rolls or some higher rolls. Give me something good. How are you? 3 2s? I still don't want to use it because the only thing I'm gonna, well, okay, well, you see, now I messed up. Yeah, that was a slow bet. Okay, here. Oh, I didn't get it in time. It's a rare slip. Okay, that wasn't the best run, but still not horrible. All right. Weaken. Oh, she took me back. I don't love that. And I do not love that. Okay. This, she hard countered me here. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was, oh my god. Those weekends are killer. We're gonna get weekend again too. Gee, okay, we're in trouble here. Okay, jeez. The one time I did not want that. It's not even like worth it really, but. Needs a 6 for that? Jeez. Guess 3 here. Come on. Alright. Add a random status, jeez. 6. Whatever we get here, that's better. Auto roll. I think I'm fine with that. Lucky shot, and then just get some health back. Alright. We're in a decent spot. Hopefully Audrey rolls on the lower side. No. 2 damage. We're gonna get Earthquaked again. Earthquake is a really good move. Alright. This could be it, Aubrey. Are you ready? Audrey. Didn't even bother learning your name. Okay, that is tough. That's not quite it yet. I think I'm willing here. Just hit with that. And then 6. Nice. All right. Got a little bit lucky towards the end there. Still, we were able to pull the win. I'm very happy with that. Just regain some confidence. Like how we got the baby squid instead of the jester now that he's on our side. I'm telling you, baby squid DLC, sign me up. Alright. Thank you guys for checking out the video. Finally, another character has the second episode unlocked. One day I'll learn how to play Dicey Dungeons like an actual professional player. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and check out the stream. That's kind of where I've been doing a decent amount of content recently. This weekend I won't be streaming because I'll be out of town, but eventually we'll get back into the rhythm there, and you guys will have a lot more content. So thank you guys, and hope you have a great day.